daily experience again. It was a pretty tough few days of my life. Um, all the methods, all the spiritual laws of how I connect with God had been turned upside down, and none of them worked. And it was extremely hard to connect with God the way I like connecting with Him. And it was frustrating, and I felt pretty low. But in, meanwhile, it helped me a lot because I had to connect with God in different ways, in ways I never connected with Him before, and in less comfortable ways. So sometimes I couldn't do anything. I couldn't wait on Him. I couldn't do anything. I was just doing my tasks. I was just painting. And you know, when you tried everything you can, and when you've done everything you can guess, and finally give it up. And I'm not talking about the positive loving surrender. And when you're just simply fed up with the stuff, it is spiritual when you're fed up. Like, it is the gateway. Quitting is the gateway. Like, I quit. It's powerful. And so I was painting, and I was just experimenting with salt and different techniques. Sometimes I really felt like dancing and worshiping, but it wasn't because my mind was on worship. It just happened to me. Really love dancing to fast and catchy hits, like not worship songs, just simple love songs. There's such a joy in them sometimes. Sometimes I feel like the heavenly creatures dance with me, not because I see them. I could just sense that they are surrounding me and clapping their hands and shouting and dancing. Yeah, so it's been amazing to just letting it go. God doesn't really love control. Even if you try to control your spiritual growth or improve your relationship with Him, and they sound so positive, and actually they are not. And He doesn't bless these attempts. He only blesses His initiations, and it's hard to grasp, but I had to. And you know, I I had to let go even of my ideas of how to connect with God. Um, yeah, and the best way of experiencing it when all of a sudden nothing works, none of the methods you used before. Yeah, so it was good. Um, so don't be discouraged if all of a sudden you feel like I'm in a dry season. No, you're not in a dry season. You just try to control God too much. And just give it up, and He will come and sweep you off your feet. And I'm talking to myself, and don't take it as a condemnation, but we love our time with God. We love our connections to God. And He says, okay, do you love me? I mean, me. You love your method so much. Do you love only me? Yeah. And I could like bless people with messages from God and talk to them and encourage them and experience God in these things. And it was amazing. On one night, I received a Sidra video from a friend of mine, and I was like, okay, it was about visitations and heavenly things, and it was good. Like, it was a video that you would expect from It's Supernatural, like a lot of angelic and out of body experiences, and I liked it. And then I fell asleep. Um, and yeah, I had a lot of like stupid thoughts after this video, so I wasn't really in the spirit. Like, I watched it and then I was like thinking very full thoughts, and I was sad about my friends and things like that. So it was like really, I was not really into it. And as I fall asleep, I had a very tangible experience, like leaving my body and flying. And I saw myself flying, and it was so tangible. It was more tangible than any of my other experiences. So much so that I thought to myself in the experience that Evie, it's so real, but when you go back, it's gonna be like a dream. And I was like, oh no, really? It is so real, like it couldn't happen. And it could happen. It was a dream and I woke up. And I can't really tell much of what happened because I was flying and I was just seeing places, and only thing I can remember is that I saw a lot of teenagers, and I knew that they were my task, that I had to do something with them. Um, yeah, it was just like so. I felt like so responsible for them that I asked God, like, should I just go to university and become a teacher so that I can be with these kids, or what should I do? And and God didn't really answer that question because it wasn't the right question. It wasn't like the issue of this dream wasn't that, but I knew I'm not really into this calling thing, but I always knew that I had to do with young people. I had something to do with young people, but yeah, it was something special. Like seeing them all and knowing that they are mine, that they are my task. Yeah, a lot of things happen. Sometimes in experiences, there are things that you don't remember, and there are things you remember and you can't explain. Uh, it's the case when I don't even remember, so that's why I can't explain. And when I woke up, there was such a peace, and it was snowing for the first time this year, first time this winter, and it was so beautiful. I love snowfall so much. I can experience Jesus, being in Jesus so much when I'm in a snowfall. Like, snow is above me and surrounding me and beneath me, and I always have such a revelation of being inside of Jesus. I love taking walks in snowfalls. Um, yeah, so that's what I've done this morning. May the Holy Spirit open your eyes and sensation more and more. God bless you guys.